everybody? Gentlemen's Beercast. I'm Eric.
And I'm Nick.
We got a new beer for you. Stiltsville.
He'll get it.
Someday. It's a Miami original. It's made by Concrete Beach Brewing Company. Again, located in Miami. It's fairly local for us. It's about an hour drive. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, definitely. The style we picked for today is their Pilsner. I'm excited for this. I do find Pilsners rather enjoyable.
Yes.
And I love local. With 5.2 ABV, I feel like we're going to be able to drink a few of these.
Yes.
Definitely low in IBU, so it's not going to be that bitter. So with those parameters, I feel like we are going to be able to have a few and have a good time with this beer. It's 25 IBU.
So so with that 25 IBU, not too bitter. As a traditional Pilsner, it's fairly clear. You'll see there. Head's not too bad, low retention. So
fast rising bubbles.
Yes.
Fast rising bubbles. Straw color, pale, clear straw color.
Yeah, it's very, very clear. Wow. I got a little bit of the aroma there, and you got to look for it. So.
Oh yeah, it's very faint. When you stick your nose in there, it rises up a little bit, but you really have to breathe it in.
I get a little bit of a citrusy malt. Little sweetness to it.
I don't get that much sweet from it. I get a lot of the malt.
Definitely a lot of citrus though, I'm getting.
And in my nose.
Nice job. I'm going to go for a sip. So.
I was really looking for that smell. It is kind of faint, so I mean that's why. Justifying my actions of getting it in my nose.
You got to get it in there sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
But the taste is pretty, very interesting for a Pilsner. Starts off kind of lackluster, but as soon as you start going into the end, that's where all the flavor comes.
Yeah, it's light in the beginning, carries through light, and then boom, you get this malty, citrusy hop note in the back. Yeah,
definitely citrusy in the beginning there.
Yeah.
Malty sweetness, basically all the way through the middle, and at the end it hits you with the nice hop citrusy kind of component, a little bit of bitterness, but nothing overbearing. Leaves a nice little coating on the tongue, but no lingering taste that's going to be overbearing when you got to get a glass of water.
No, it's very pleasant. Yeah. It leaves it wet, so you kind of want to wet it again. You want to keep going for that.
Crisp and refreshing.
Crisp and refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely a
hot day
beer. Yeah.
Barbecue beer.
Beach beer.
Watching football beer.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, and football's around, so I mean, pick up a six-pack as soon as you can.
Really good. I mean, they distribute pretty well down here.
Yeah.
You can get it on tap sometimes in local areas. Definitely something to get when you're enjoying your day.
Yeah, it's a very summery beer.
Yeah.
Since we're finishing summer right now, it's actually going on sale, which is pretty nice. I think what did you get it for, Nick?
I got it for $8.99. It was on sale at Publix, $1 off. Great price. I mean, I would still pay the $9.99 for it.
Yeah, I mean, craft breweries, craft prices, you get what you pay for, but flavor is on point. I do enjoy it, and I
can have a few of these.
Yeah, the drinkability is very solid, very consistent. It's one of these beers that you can have a few with a couple friends. Sit around. Have one. Hey, grab me another.
We were talking just like a discussion beer.
Exactly.
You're hanging out with your buddies, talking about something. You can just go for another one. Pour it, keep going.
Yeah, so honestly, Concrete Beach Brewery, I mean, they did a very good job on this Pilsner.
Makes me excited. It makes me want to go to the tap room and see what the rest is like.
Yeah, we haven't checked it out yet, but we definitely want to go do that for sure. See what kind of other styles they have, kind of specialty beers, see what's going on down there. So we'll make a trip. We'll record and let you guys see it as soon as we do that.
Definitely.
So, let's get into the Gentleman's 5-pint rating.
Yes, here at the Gentleman's Beercast, we do a 5-pint rating.
Yeah.
Drinkability, everything we just spoke about.
Affordability, taste, and all that. Yeah, basically all compact into one based on our personal preference.
Right.
Now, remember, when it comes down to beer, it's all about preference, all about your own personal taste and style.
Taste is subjective.
It is subjective. So remember that. So we're doing this just to broaden horizons and make sure that people can kind of, get into the whole craft brewery and craft feel for everything. So
what would you give it?
I would give it a 3.5. Now, I give it a 3 out of 5 because it's middle of the pack for me, but it's still very refreshing. So I can definitely see myself ordering a couple of these. But as a Pilsner, you get a very generic feel out of these kind of beers because they're very pale and they can be very similar. But they've done a very good job of kind of distinguishing themselves with that hoppiness at the end. But I like it. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 5.
I agree. I would say 3 out of 5. I wouldn't go to this solely for flavor. This is something that if I'm going to this, it's to drink a bunch of it, drink with my friends, hang out, enjoy it, get a nice 6-pack, introduce other people to it. But it is a little bit of a generic taste for me.
It's a Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner.
It's a Pilsner. It's what you're going to get with most Pilsners. You know, don't take it too much into consideration. We're not saying it's a bad beer. It's actually very delicious.
Very delicious.
It does what it needs to do as a Pilsner, which is, again, the type of style of beer it is. Dry, pale, clear, refreshing, crisp. That's what we're looking for.
Boom.
So
there you have it.
Stiltsville. Let me get Stiltsville.
He got it.
I got it.
He got it.
I got it.
Boom.
Right.
Concrete Beach Brewing Company, Miami, Florida. Stiltsville Pilsner. I'm Nick.
And I'm Eric.
And this is the Gentleman's Beercast. Cheers.
Cheers, brah. Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Great.
Comment below. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want us to try next time.
Boom.
Gentleman's Beercast.
I'm Nick.
I'm Eric.